across. Keep an eye out while there's a car.
This car is moving.
So Kai, we're here at a monument to the Tropic of Cancer, and I want to introduce my friend and brother, Guga Kai. And I've known him for years. He's lived in China for the past 7 years, and he owns a company called Nourishing Life, and they do these experiential adventures across southwest China, deep into the Taoist mountains of Yunnan province. And he's going to tell us a little bit about the Tropic of Cancer.
Yeah, so, one thing I've been learning a lot about tea from Taylor, and tea is a Chinese herb that is well acclaimed. What were you just telling me about the number of entries it has in the classic text?
Oh yeah, so we say it's fascinating. In the Chinese Materia Medica, almost every herb has maybe a half a page to 3/4 of a page, but tea is very special as an herb because it's the only herb that has its own page, and in fact it actually has 4 pages in the Materia Medica.
Right. And so one thing I've learned in studying tonic herbalism is that most of the really heavy-hitting herbs that do multiple things in the body, they come from a place rich in natural resources. So you've got like goji berries, for example, Himalayan elevations, pure unfiltered sunlight, and then cold glacial runoff. So hot and cold, lots of sun. So tea is like herbs. It tells a story about the place, the environment. It tells a story about that year, how much rainfall there was, how much heat or drought. And so as we rolled into Rayshui today, and we found out that there was this monument to the Tropic of Cancer, I just started to think about, what does that tell us about the tea in this area? So the Tropic of Cancer marks the northernmost area of the tropics, which get a ton of sun. And normally, any place along this Tropic of Cancer is going to be very hot and very dry. But right now, we have mountains. And so as the moist air comes in from the ocean and it hits these mountains, it creates orographic rainfall. And that means that the mass of damp, moist air gets slowed down, condenses, and just here on the inside of these mountains, you get a ton of rainfall every year. So the tea in this area partially is thriving because it's got incredible heat and sunlight, but then it also gets a tremendous amount of rainfall, about 160 inches a year. So good place to look for some good dank tea.
Yeah, exactly. And we braved a lot of that rain today. It's just cool to see it, to see the pride and the sense of place, and also to taste all those wonderful features in the tea.
And how cool is it to have a beverage or an art that connects you more deeply with the environment, with the season, with the climate, with the rainfall. You just get more connected to this home called Earth that we have.
It's awesome. Thanks, Kai.
Yeah.